Hi, and welcome. My name is Sensei Michael of Lotus Self Defense Studios. Thank you for tuning in today. Again, you can find this on our Facebook page, which is just Lotus Studios, not just Lotus Studios, but Lotus Studios, or on our YouTube channel, which is Lotus Kempo Karate. And this will be material that you're working on as a blue belt. In fact, today's recording is dedicated to my good friend Asher. Asher is a young man about this tall. He's got the biggest eyes that you've ever seen, blonde hair, goes all over the place, and he never ever ceases to amaze me, as do his brothers, but he always has this special uniqueness about him to always make me smile, okay? He's awesome. And at the end of yesterday's class, he was standing at the counter and he's like, Sensei, when are you gonna release the blue belt video so I can watch? Because Asher's a blue belt. So Asher, my friend, today is dedicated to you. So our blue belt material. So right now, you have combinations 6 and 7, you got those as a white belt. Combination number 3, you got as a yellow belt. Combinations 2 and 5, you got as a orange belt. Combinations 4 and 18, which we covered in the last series, which is purple belt. And today's combination is number 8 and 9. Again, every combination has a correlation. Combination number 8 and 9 are both kicking techniques. One's a little bit longer, one has no hold, and one will have a hold. So first let's go with combination number 8. So here I am again in my horse stance, my neutral stance, trying to sit into it, get as comfortable as possible. My person is coming at me with an attack. I'm going to step back with the right foot, but not too far, just to the ball of the foot. And what you want to think of doing is, you're stepping like you would step on a bug. So instead of planting your foot down with your whole foot and your heel, which brings my weight back, I'm only trying to step on the ball of the foot, and at the same time, I'm going to rise a cutting knife hand, coming to the person's wrist or push. My right leg is chambered, it's ready to go. So I'll instep kick to his groin, and as he drops down a little bit, I'm going to pivot and rotate, roundhouse to his heart, cross and then cover and get away, right? This is combination number 8. Again, it can be done off of a push, it could be done off of a grab, or a punch, or a round punch, or you could even work it off of a kick that comes around at an angle. It could be like a roundhouse kick or something. So the person throws their attack, so I'm going to step back, knife hand block up, always keeping the other hand in the center of your body as a guard in the event that something comes around from this side. Instep to the groin, roundhouse to his heart, then cross and cover. And number 8, one more time. And hey, outside, and cross and cover. Combination number 9. So 9 works certainly off of a punch as well. Or could be a grab. Now we're going to introduce you to something called a dragon block. This is the tail of the dragon as it whips and it holds. And the proper way to make a dragon block, you can do them inside and outside. Assuming the person's coming at me with his right hand or her right hand, what we're going to do is you're going to have your left hand low and your right hand high. For the parents, this is like the old TV show I Dream of Jeannie. If you see kids blinking like crazy, they watch too much TV. So I'm going to keep my left forearm low, my right forearm high, and as my palm touches my elbow, his fist would be resting here on my forearm. I'm going to rotate my shoulders, my hip, and let my hand hook. This would grab the top of his hand. This would lock to the forearm. It's got to be below the elbow though, so I don't want to bite off too much. I don't want to go higher than his elbow. Now the foot pattern. So my hands are to guard. My left foot will go back and I'll slide off with my right. Left is low and right is high. You want to laugh, but you're going to cry, so you're going to wrap your hand to the sky. I have his hand trapped here once more. I'll take my instep kick from the floor, turn him over with all my might, roundhouse his heart into sight. I'll step and follow him, you'll see. Push his arm up, side kick to thee. Ah, Dr. Seuss, eat your heart out. One more time, combination number 9. Person throws an attack. My left foot is going to go back. I'm going to step back and wrap his arm. My right leg, instep kick to his groin, roll his wrist over, roundhouse him in the heart. That's driving him back. I'm still going to try to hold on as best I can. As he goes back, I'll follow him, thrust his hand up in the air, side kick him in the armpit, and then cross and cover. So 8 and 9 are your blue belt techniques. For forms, you're also trying to make your last form that we did in the Purple Belt series a little bit better, which is one kata. And we're going to go from that into some self-defense techniques. So no form to focus on today, just keep working on that kata. Also your 1 pinion and 2 pinion. So in the earlier series, we did front choke 1, person's trying to grab me, and we did back choke 1, person's trying to grab me from the rear. This is going to be bear hug 1. So I'm standing around, probably in like New York or something like that. Someone could come up and wrap their arms around me. Now, there's two ways they could do this. Either if my hands are down, they're gonna wrap around my arms, pinning my arms. A better scenario would be if they reached around your waist and my hands are free. At least that has my hand motion I can do something with. We're gonna take it from the worst case scenario. So I'm standing here, person comes up behind me, grabs onto me. It's probably gonna jar my weight forward. So he's got his arms locked around my midsection, but he hasn't done anything to my legs. So I'm gonna sidestep with the right foot, and then if I do that, I can take my hip and move it to the side. You see this opening that we've created? That would be where the person is if he or she were behind me. So as they grab me, I jar myself forward a little bit, or he did that to me. I slide out to the side. I'm gonna take this left hammer fist. I'll hammer fist to his groin, dropping him down a little bit. If his groin isn't accessible, it could be a hammer strike on top of his thigh. Elbow going up into the person's chin area, and because I'm already partially turned, I'll continue that way and palm heel to his chin and then get away, all right? One more time. I'll do it to the opposite side. So the person's behind me, grabs me, I shoot forward just a little bit. I'm gonna try to move my left foot out to the side, moving my hip and my shoulder. Making this fist, hammer strike to his groin, elbow strike underneath his chin, and then rotate this way, palm heel strike to his chin, and then get away. What you may see once in a while is some students will substitute some of the strikes for something else that they feel works more efficiently. That's fine. Kempo is all about tailoring what you've learned to you and your size and your strengths and your style. So if you're a kicker, here's what you can do. Person comes up, gets me in a bear hug, I'm gonna step out. Hammer fist, elbow, kick, and then get away. So if you're a fan of the kick, or this strike may have knocked him back a little bit further, he's not in range for the palm, that's when the kick would come in. The other thing that we're gonna work on today is gonna be a straight in knife. All right, so this definitely ups the ante a lot when a person has a weapon. One of the first things I try to always tell the students is, in every self-defense scenario, if you have an escape route, you can get out of there, get out of there, okay? This is only worst case scenario. I've got no exit behind me, person's coming at me, I've tried to defuse the person or the situation, it's not working, and they're continuing to come at me. Always remember, as we talk about in class, you don't ever start a fight, but it's absolutely fine to end the fight. So he's coming at me with a knife, assuming it's in the right hand. My hands are already on guard, okay? They're already up, they're already trying to defuse the person, and it's just a very simple motion of twisting my forearm. So as the knife comes into me and his arm comes towards me, I'm gonna twist my forearm to try to smash with whatever I can, my forearm into his wrist area. Okay, one more time. Person's attacking, so I'm gonna sidestep and smash. I'm gonna grab the wrist and the person's bicep area. I'm gonna give it a little twist. It's kind of like you're riding a motorcycle. That was really weird. But if I twist his wrist, what it will do is expose the weak side of his arm. So now his elbow's pointing down to the floor. So if you can picture that, my knee coming up will have more success at breaking the person's arm. Then I'm gonna take the same foot, stomp down on top of his foot, slide a knife hand strike to his throat, try to get the knife, and then get away. Remember, you never use the knife back on the person, okay? Two wrongs don't make a right. All you want to do is diffuse, try to get control of what he or she tried to attack you with, and then hightail it out of there. So one more time, person's coming at me with a knife, I should already have my hands on guard. One of the things I tell the students is to learn how to talk with your hands. Very important in self-defense, because now I have a barrier between the opponent and myself with my hands and my arms, then to me, as opposed to having the hands down and just, conversing or whatnot. So the person's attacking, knife is in the right hand. I'm gonna sidestep and smash, grab his arm, give it a little turn, break the arm, foot stomp, knife hand to his throat, get the weapon and get away. One more time, slightly different angle. I'll turn myself so he's coming at me this way with his right. So my hands are on guard. I'm trying to prepare my stance. Come on, relax, bud. You really don't want to do this. And as he comes towards me, it's smash, grab, face, and get away. We have a special video coming out on Sunday, this Sunday. It might actually be released Monday morning after we get done editing. It's a funny word. Editing? There it is. Editing. Editing. That word. We're going to have a special guest, or a couple of special guests, come into the studio this Sunday. We're going to do a lot of recording and whatnot, but a lot of application, so you can get the perspective of, you know, where's my body in relation to the attack? You know, what is it when you mean inside? What is it when you mean outside or straight back? So we'll have a couple people here. I think you'll really enjoy it. You want to tune in for that. I hope everyone's doing very well. I appreciate the feedback that I've gotten from these videos. It certainly has been an absolute blast and a pleasure to do these for you. Word of the day. Word of the day. I got it. It's coming. It was right there. And then it left. Then it came back. Hold on. Now it's right here. Bang! Treat everyone the way you want to be treated. The golden rule. Okay? I had a teacher once in high school who said, that's not the golden rule. The golden rule is whoever has the gold makes the rule. I guess if you go by that theory. I like the other approach a little bit better. I want to be treated nice, with love and respect and compassion, sincerity, forgiveness, honesty. So we try to do those things from ourselves to our friends, to our family. Treat everyone the way you want to be treated, okay? Doesn't matter if they're on this level or this level. Everyone's equal. As I try to tell the kids in class, I'm no different than they are when it comes to the level of respect. Respect is a two-way street. I don't deserve more. We're all the same. Thank you very much. Until the next video. That's one.